Hello Commanders, welcome to the command table. My name is Matt, and we have a lot of builds for you to check out today. Lots of contributions from the community too. We've really seen an influx of help from some of the top players in the game and some new people coming through that are strutting their stuff. Let's go ahead and hop in. First things first, if you'd please be so kind as to like, subscribe, and if you want notifications when I drop new videos, be sure to hit that notification bell. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those below. You can also check out our Discord channel. The link will be in the description of this video. We have updates usually over the course of the next 2 days for people fine-tuning their builds and coming up with new setups. So do check that out. It's open source. We have all kinds of PvP and raid discussions there and all kinds of other stuff. So hop on and check it out. Let's go ahead and dive in. We have a couple of builds from Randu. This one is a Soul Pylon build with some Rhinos. This one may be dependent on unit levels and artifact levels, but he sure has some fun with some of these builds that he's been coming up with recently. Randu does have his own YouTube channel. I have a link to it from my YouTube channel on the main page, so you can check that out if you'd like to see what he has going on. He has lots of great PvP videos as well. He can show you what's going on in that top 10 range. Randu is often number one. So do check that out. Okay, we're going to go ahead and skip ahead since he's got the heart. Here's one with just Rhinos. Now, he did a replicate of this particular setup with the phylactery, and it seemed to work just as well. So, again, I'm not sure who all has 4 Rhinos at high levels to throw in there, but very intriguing build. Look how fast that shreds through his health. That's just ridiculous. 1 elixir build. So, we do have some no-elixir builds coming up, but for those of you that want to goof around and have some fun with that, that's certainly a way to go. Okay, he's got it to 0. Let's go ahead and move on. BERZ added this one. It's a Titan-esque build. He's got a Rhino in there. The Rhino ends up dying. What I would recommend is putting the Phoenix kind of right next to the pyre and bumping the Rhino kind of into this little spot here where you don't get much, and he'll kind of have a more protected surroundings. So that would be my suggestion, just to fine-tune that, because otherwise you lose your Rhino towards the beginning. Fortunately, with Leech, you don't have to worry too much about the rest of your units. Most of the units he's using here, just like you'll see in the rest of these Titan builds, most of them are fire and freeze immune. Stormcaller is not, and it doesn't look like the Stormcaller is regaining health. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so he must have Leech on the Stormcaller as well. He's just on one target, so it's not showing much. Okay, so 4 seconds to spare on that one. Good job. And here is a build from Breather. This is entirely ranged, except for those assassins. Got a lot of entangling roots there. That works very well to keep everything at arm's length. He zips through the power stones there. Again, 1 elixir dependent, so elixir of accuracy. He's also using Troll Giant's Toe, Ring of Unity, and Spear of Cataclysm. But yeah, those Crystal Spires and the Stormcaller will shred through pretty much anything with that elixir. And the Rhino, I don't know why I haven't paid much attention to Rhino, but Rhino's pretty savage. Look at that. Rhino shows up and in one spam takes down the entire boss. Okay, so there's a very neat build from Breather. We're gonna show some no-elixir builds here. Okay, these are all the things that I was working on today. This is my 3rd profile. I've bumped it up to SR15. I'm gonna help out some buddies there. This will run through the power stones real fast so you can see what I'm working with. Don't have a whole heck of a lot of power stones on this profile because it's free to play. So running with kind of Season 1 and Season 2 Power Stones. I did throw on the Elixir of Health just because this is my first go at SR15 on this profile. So wanted to just kind of smooth things over. And my next attempt, I took the Elixir off and it failed. I think the main reason that it failed is because my Mechanical Horror went down too early. Here you see he's got everything has plenty of sustain with those gigantic health bars that they're able to grind through, and we're able to get the heart fairly easily. We'll kind of skip ahead here so you can see how close we get. 6 seconds left to go. So here's the fail, because I took that elixir off, and you'll notice that right here the Mechanical Horror goes down, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, here it goes. Okay, so the Mechanical Horror goes down, and that's why I don't have the push to get through, because my Phoenix clones here, they're not able to stay up long enough to get their flame gusts. So that was problematic. So instead of adding the elixir back, I actually added Reno. And again, this is kind of that point of putting the Reno more in the center of your group. And again, not heavy on Season 3 Power Stones yet. I've got to grind those out. But putting that Reno kind of right in the middle protects that Reno. And it'll shred through pretty much anything, even without the accuracy elixir. So, I mean, it won't one-shot the boss in one spray without the accuracy elixir, but it'll still crank a lot of damage. See, there we go. And it kind of keeps everything pushed back as well. The Reno projectiles have a pushback of their own. So no elixirs on this one, and everything's able to stay up just fine. The Reno doesn't appear to be fire immune, but fortunately, since it's kind of protected in the center, it doesn't catch too many burns. And now that we're kind of through, we'll just kind of fast forward to show you that we do get the heart. Poof. Alright, so SR15, that was my lowest level SR15 profile. So that you can see what kind of unit levels and power stones I was doing for that. Okay, SR13 and below, I always do Bomb Train. So let me show you this. Now there's a key difference between SR12 and SR13, and that's this Frost Wizard right here shows up on the scene once you get to SR13. So usually SR12 and below, I'll put both of the assassins up here, but on SR13 and above, I put the assassins just kind of right here to where when the Frost Wizard shoots, you don't have the assassins in front of him, because they will snag that Frost Bolt and reveal themselves. So you want to make sure they're kind of down and behind the Frost Wizard, and they'll be able to take him out. I've been switching to these Arcane Blades because the assassins will just follow them all the way up to the front. I think they have about the same run speed. So that's something to pay attention to. Also, double protection on your Fire Knights specifically, but if you have extras, throw them on your Dire Wolves. And one of my builds, I use Warhounds down here, and that actually works even better. So let's go ahead and show you how that works. This will run through the Power Stones real quick. Didn't have a whole heck of a lot of Power Stones on this. All of the accounts except for my main now are free to play. I've stopped buying the season pass on some of my other ones because they're able to maintain SR15 without it. But yeah, you don't have to worry about the elemental resist Power Stones. I think I had those for PvP. But yeah, you'll notice that the Arcane Blades run just about as fast as the Assassins, and they just keep them out of the way just long enough. Just one more note on that. You'll notice that when the Earth Elemental goes through, when those guys die, it starts to turn back around and come after the bomb bots, but they have just enough time to sneak by before he's able to get a hit off. Okay, and then here is SR12 with nothing above level 50. Again, you'll notice that Frost Wizard down here is totally gone. So SR13 is when that dude shows up. And there it is, nothing above level 50, and you can take on SR12 and get 1 key, 1 heart, no elixirs. So thank you for watching. Thank you to everyone in the community who contributed. Appreciate all the help. It's awesome to have so many people chiming in and showing what they've got. Oh, and again, please do all that liking, subscribing stuff. Hate it when that crashes. Check out the Discord, and thank you to everyone who contributed. The best thing that you can do to support the channel right now is to subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That would be tremendously helpful for me. Once we do that, full disclosure, we will apply to get monetized, and once we're monetized, we can start throwing some more stuff at this, be able to do a website and maybe a wiki and a few other things like that. So thank you for helping. Please support the channel, and we will have more content for you in the near future. Bye for now.